Hi there guys, and welcome to my first lesson I've put up on this channel. I hope you've seen some of my videos and the kind of stuff I've been playing on them, and hopefully I can impart a little bit of that in these lessons, kind of blues, jazz, rock technique really, and different scales and stuff. What I'm going to show you today is going to be an E minor pentatonic shape, based, obviously everyone knows it's here. I'm going to be doing it an octave up, so starting on the 12th fret. So that's your root on the E. And it's the first position of the pentatonic. Basically, I want to show how you can make an interesting guitar solo, or some interesting, stuff that you wouldn't think necessarily that you could, stick to just that little portion of the fretboard and make quite an interesting sound. But a lot of the old blues guys like B.B. King and all that lot do. So I'll have a go at showing you something. So this is your scale. A lot of players just run up and down that, which is great, but it's not very interesting, for a prolonged period of time. So the idea is, colouring it, making it sound good. But all the, you even get bored when it starts getting to the... Like it's better than what I first played, but it's, even that start, just adding in the blues note, just adding in those two doesn't really spice it up enough, I think. So what I'm going to do is show you not only playing different notes, but also the pattern and the rhythm that you play it in, how you can make something interesting. Basically, what I'm about to show you is an Eric Johnson, Jeff Beck, David Gilmour, they, kind of thing, where they play in patterns, and it's amazing how you can get a good sound out of just, just playing notes in a certain sequence. And this is going to start. We're going to start off on the 15th fret, and basically we want to go down in groups of 5 down the scale in this little box. So we're going to start off on the 15th, and it's going to go like this: 1. So it's just 1, 2. And then start off on the 15th fret on the B. So, and then you want to roll over to the 14th on the G, and then onto the 14th on the D, roll again, and then end on the E and an octave. So all together. And you can start hearing how that kind of sound, how it works. And so an idea of when you get up to a nice sound is weird. All of a sudden you've got a pretty nice sounding lick, and all like comfortably numb. You don't have to play it strict rigid like that, but Gilmour loves all that kind of stuff, and I do as well. Right, so yeah, obviously it can work upwards as well, so that's something to try. But at the beginning, just take it slowly, and it's a bit counterintuitive playing 5 notes, because it's nice to play 4 or 6, or but yeah. So the groups of 5 is an interesting one to start off with. Right, so have a go with that. And once you think you've got that down, here's another bit. There are, certain notes, and the way that you play the notes as well, that makes the difference. Like if you have a run that comes in, say, obviously the nice bit is the. So that's just a slide, a direct slide from the 13th fret up to the 14th. Then you can put a nice bend on it, like on the 15th up on the B. So I'm doing there, it's 13th to the 14th fret. Then onto the 15th on the B, back to the E on the high E string, and then bend up. and maybe, you know, combining the two, you know. So that's using the patterns of 5 and then going into that lick I showed you. And that, yeah, so that whole sliding up one note, there are loads of these all over the place. And, you know, this kind of, you got, yeah. So yeah, so that's another thing to take in, you know, into mind. Like, not only, you know, like say you're going up to the blues note, like, but you can make, you know, interesting different variations of just, you know, those standard notes, but just the way you play them and the rhythm as well, and also picking. Don't forget this hand as well. You know, the whole. So yeah, so far, so you've got that playing in patterns, how you play the notes, you know, with sliding, bending, obviously. You know, this note sounds out of place in the scale if you played it just. You know, that note doesn't really sound like it fits necessarily if you're just playing a pentatonic run. But if you know, you can bend that up half, you know, half step. So like. So that note is the 14th fret on the B, and then just let go onto the 12th fret. So, for example. So yeah, so okay, so there's another one. So yeah, that 14th fret up. You can start combining all of these together, like. There you go, it's a pretty nice lick there, I'd say. So yeah, so that's the first installment of these lessons. I'm going to put a bunch of different ones up here, but yeah, so just to recap quickly everything that I've done here, it's the patterns, and it's not only 5s. I mean, you know, do it in 3s. Try these different stuff, all different things with these, you know, and it's good to practice it in just one box, and, you know, start off slowly or whatever, and if you can to a metronome, and build it up gradually. So you've got those patterns, so that, you know, that can help you, you know, get a different kind of sound out of your guitar. Then it's, you know, note choice, just have a little mess around and slide, you know, slide up, bend up, vibrato, whatever you want, but, you know, you can think all these different notes. Different sounds that you can get out of just this one box, and yeah, and picking rhythm technique. So don't just pick, you know, 1 2 1 2 1 2. It gets very tedious, you know. So yeah, have a go at that. Good luck with it, and yeah, I'll take some requests if you put it up on my wall. I can, anything in the videos I've played, like if you put down the timing, you know, the like seconds, you know, say it's like 3 minutes in, just say 3 minutes in on one of your videos. I could break down that technique if you want. I could do some, you know, if I get enough requests for a specific technique, I'll put a little video together. All right then, and I hope to see you on another video sometime soon. So cheers for listening, guys.